everyone, and welcome to the second episode of Aviation Daily. If you haven't watched yesterday's show, please do watch. I highly recommend it. And if you don't know what Aviation Daily is, it's essentially a new program that we are starting here to basically give a daily update with all the news from the aviation industry. So if you didn't watch yesterday's episode, there are a lot of news yesterday. Unfortunately, today there aren't a lot of news, but hopefully there will be more updates tomorrow. Anyway, let's get straight into today's video. First of all, we have LOT Airlines from Poland. LOT has announced flights from Warsaw to London City. These flights will commence in early January next year. The flight will be operated twice daily, and LOT will use its Embraer E190s for this route. Now, this route will help LOT build further connections towards the west. LOT says that they are opening a new chapter by putting 2 daily flights to London City. This is what LOT's Director of Corporate Communications said. This route will bring several thousands of more passengers to London City Airport, which is a small airport in London. Also, Fly Dubai has started flights between Dubai and Thessaloniki in Greece with its Boeing 737. And we have a diversion, actually an emergency. United Airlines flight UA14 from Newark to London declared an emergency. And what is very curious about this emergency is that the aircraft declared emergency on finals to Heathrow. So anyways, the aircraft landed and nothing too bad happened. And we have a photo from the first Gulf Air 787 Dreamliner in London Heathrow. It is a stunning aircraft, definitely one of my favorite Boeing 787s. As we've mentioned on yesterday's episode, Gulf Air now flies to London with the Boeing 787. And another diversion, EasyJet flight U21038 from Split to Basel in Switzerland diverted to Venice. The reason for this diversion is still unknown. Also, another diversion in Europe, a Tailwind Airlines flight TI-464 from Brussels to Antalya in Turkey declared a general emergency when it was arriving to Antalya. And the reason for this is probably due to low fuel reserve. Antalya's airport was closed yesterday because of poor weather, and all flights had to divert, and this aircraft probably didn't have a lot of fuel, so they had to declare emergency and get priority landing in an airport nearby. Another emergency in Europe was Jet2 flight LS174 from Faro to Glasgow declared emergency when the aircraft was arriving to Glasgow. What I saw in the news was that they declared emergency due to a passenger that wasn't behaving because he was drunk. And more diversions, this time in America, in South America. Due to a problem with radar systems, São Paulo's Guarulhos Airport had some diversions this morning. For example, United Airlines flight UA861 from Washington to São Paulo had to divert to Brasilia because of the problems in Guarulhos Airport. Also, at the same airport, American Airlines flight AA951 from New York to Guarulhos had to divert to Rio de Janeiro because of the problems at São Paulo. And more, a Norwegian Airline 737-800 performing a flight from Reykjavik in Iceland to Madrid, Spain, was forced to divert to Birmingham due to hydraulic failure. Upon touchdown, the aircraft's tires popped. 4 fire trucks were there to meet the aircraft. The runway was closed after the incident, and it is still shut. At this time, the post was written 17 hours ago, so the airport is now operating normally, but at the time the airport was shut. Airlines had to divert flights or delay and cancelled, and an airport that received a lot of diversions was East Midland, but due to the high number of diversions, they had to no longer accept diversions. that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and be sure to subscribe to watch tomorrow's daily aviation. Thank you. Goodbye.